Help me understand, we brought this witness before us here today to respond to allegations that has been made by all the previous witnesses, like we have seen with all our other witnesses. They came here to respond to that. Mr. Paul O'Sullivan has come here today and basically pushing his agenda of all his success stories that we have to listen to here in the entire day. Not responding to anything that was leveled against him by any of the other witnesses. We are sitting here today listening to his success stories and dancing according to his music. Until what time do we intend sitting here when he has back issues and he has to leave at 7 o'clock? Tomorrow we're never ever going to get through the statement. This is a book that he has given to us based on what he thinks we should hear. And we're not here to be sitting and listening to him all day and night for 2 days. We're here to probe the allegations that's been leveled against him. For how much longer are we going to allow this? We can't have this. I'm looking at this long index that he has given us, miscellaneous matter, taxpayers fund for Japan, all this stuff. He's sitting here, most of the stuff isn't relevant. We don't want to know about his journey in life. Gods, thank you.
Honorable Skhosana.
Yeah, at last, Chair. I just want to anchor Honorable James as well. When I raised my hand, Chair, because I remembered the 7 o'clock, so I didn't want you to close before I say this to Mr. O'Sullivan, that all what we have, this bundle which we are having here, please, tomorrow, Chair, we need to have evidence. Because there's a lot of I don't want to put it there. Let me put it nicely. There's a lot of nonsensical papers on this thing. We need evidence tomorrow, Chair, not what we were traumatized last week. We can't be traumatized going forward from now, Chair. We need evidence, not gossiping, evidence. Thank you, Chair.
Mukhalaka.
Chair, I think that we might want to blame the witness, but the evidence leader is responsible for all of this. Because the evidence leader must be able to refer the witness to a relevant paragraph. And if the witness takes forever, the evidence leader who knows that I'm working within a limited time must be able to remind the witness. And she was doing that earlier on. And then now we're back to the same problem we're having here in this committee. So please, the evidence leader must lead. I mean, Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, everybody, if you are given a platform to speak, so if the evidence leader is not going to interrupt him and say, no, come back here, we're here, let's proceed this way, he's just going to speak. It's like we're in a podcast now.
Advocate Arensa.
Honorable Chair, honorable members, the terms of reference of this honorable committee relates to police misconduct, political interference. The evidence thus far, and it is evidence, it's not a story made up by the witness, that resulted in the successful prosecution and conviction of a former National Police Commissioner. In the last while, and yes, it has also quite frankly annoyed me a bit because it's taken too long. Because I've tried to push Mr. O'Sullivan to summarize or just refer us to a document where his own experiences are summarized, and it is on the record, and the honorable members may not be interested in it, but they can read it for themselves. This is as a result of him lodging several cases, opening several dockets against senior police. What we have just heard is one wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's the most egregious, or one of the most egregious acts imaginable. Is sitting on an airplane with your children, police officers coming on board without a warrant and hauling you off an aircraft and putting you into a cell. Now, there is nothing that indicates that this is not what has happened. But we will tomorrow attempt to curtail what is left of Mr. O'Sullivan's affidavit so that we can conform to the time restrictions that we do have. Thank you.
How much time do you want tomorrow?
Are we going to start slightly earlier, Honorable Chair? Or are we starting at 11?
We can make that determination if we know how much time do you need to conclude the presentation.
We would need at least 3 hours.
It's not going to be possible. Let me tell you why I say it's not going to be possible. If we are going to finish at 19 hours tomorrow, it means we are going to start allowing members to ask questions at 2 o'clock. And that is 5 hours. It means only 10 members of this committee are going to speak, unless if the members agree that the alternates will not have anything to say tomorrow. Because if you divide 5 hours by 10, it means you allocate each member 30 minutes from 2 o'clock until 19 hours. Those will only be the 10 members of the committee which will speak. Honorable Nomvalo.
Yeah, no, Chair, I'm very worried after listening to the reaction of the evidence leader. I think he's being defensive because, yeah, we're trying to help the situation. And if he responds like this, it means tomorrow we're going to face the same situation. Chair, we've been saying this on numerous occasions, and it's on our terms of reference, that this session, this committee belongs to members, not to the evidence leader. The evidence leader has taken more than a day from 11 o'clock. We're complaining about his pace because his role here is to lead evidence, and he can apply many mechanisms